Today we're going to be doing the Winterlicious Tag. I saw it off of Anne Marie's channel. I watch her quite often. If you're really looking for a good beauty guru to watch, she's awesome and knows her stuff. At least I think she does. But I have my list right here that I got from her, and we're just going to get right to it. My favorite winter nail polish is Essie's Wrapped in Rubies. Basically, it looks a lot more goldish and sort of actually brown in the bottle, but it comes out a pretty deep red, as you can see. I don't really know if you can see the brown, how gold it looks in the bottle, but it comes out this really deep wine color, like the same color as my shirt basically. They're like the exact same color. Looking for a great red color, and the gold glitter in it just gives it this perfect winter shimmery color, I guess you could say, but it is really good. I actually cheated a little because I have two. This is the Baby Lips Grapevine, I think. What are you called? Pretty sure. Yes, this is a Grapevine number 20, and here, I'll screw it up. It's basically, they don't really give a whole lot of color payoff, they're not really for that, but they do give your hidden lips a nice little hint of color, and they moisturize amazingly. Like, they're so nice feeling, and I don't actually own any of the other ones, but I totally would, and I think they're great quality. And because, well, if you've chapped lips and everything, especially during the winter, it's good to have a nice chapstick and stuff, and for that, I always turn to my Smith's Rosebud Salve. It is basically just this tin. You can get them at Sephora. As you can see, it's actually rather big. I've had this thing for months and use it almost every single day, and as you can see, there's like not even a dent in it. You don't need a whole lot. A little goes a long way. I'm in a warm climate, so it doesn't really get that cold, but that would be my gray Billabong jacket. And it just has this like plaid on the inside. It's not really that thick, but it's like made of solid canvas, so it's like really windproof, which is more of a problem here than an actual like bitter cold air and stuff. But it is basically just your normal jacket. And it has like a little detailing on the pocket there. It does have a hood, but besides that, it's not really, it's just your average jacket. And I pretty much find myself wearing this all the time because it's just the most comfortable, and it's easy to get on and off, and it's easy to fit over clothing. That would be my blue scarf. And yes, I'm blocking my face with it. Basically just this long blue scarf. It has fringed edges on the bottom of it. And I've had this forever. I wear a lot of blue, so most of my clothing revolves around blues and grays and colors like that. But I just love the coloring in this scarf. It matches all my clothing, and it's not so heavy. I don't feel like I'm hiding myself in an alpaca or something when I put it on. That would be Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. Vanilla is good for this time of year because it's warm, it's not entirely fresh, but it's just sweet and delicate and warm and homey smelling, and I think during the holidays that's just a wonderful smell to have about you. Celestial Seasons Peppermint Herbal Tea. I really love coffee and tea. I love them both. But I just find it's easier to make 1 cup of tea than it is 1 cup of coffee when I'm longing for something just warm and comfortable to drink and just maybe cuddle up in bed and watch a movie with and everything. And I really love peppermint. I love the smell of peppermint. I love candy canes. It's just, I just love peppermint. So this to me was really nice. My favorite movie is actually Albert Finney's Scrooge. It is a musical. I don't have a copy of it, honestly. I know that's probably stupid sounding considering it's my favorite Christmas movie, but I actually had a VHS copy of it, and I had a lot of VHSs from when I was little, and I tried pretty much to downsize them and replace them with DVDs, and honestly that one just hasn't come up on my list to replace yet. And now that it's Christmas, I honestly just never saw it anywhere to buy, so I'm probably going to have to go online and buy it, but it's just a feel-good movie. I mean, it has the core values that that the Christmas Carol always has, and it is just the Christmas Carol, even though they call it Scrooge. It's happy and sweet, and it just makes me feel good. After I watch it, I feel like I could pretty much take on anything and understand and take any stress, because I just know it's all going to be okay the next day, that I can fix everything. And I know that's probably corny, but it's just the truth. Paul McCartney's A Wonderful Christmas Time is, for some odd reason, my favorite Christmas song. I know it's not the most conventional or the most nice sounding song, especially out of the songs he's famous for. But I don't know, I got this like off-brand Rudolph movie one time, and I was just, it was in there, like when Santa was leaving with all the other reindeer, and Rudolph's watching them take off for the first time in his life, and I was just like, this is such a catchy song, I want this song, so it's just always been in my life ever since. My second favorite song is A Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. I just think it's a warm, nice, traditional sounding song, iconic to me, and I just think if you like Christmas music, that just has to be in your top 10 somewhere, because it's so classic sounding and nice and warm feeling. It's candy canes, as you probably guessed already, but I love candy canes. For some odd reason, like, I'll eat peppermint all year round, but for some odd reason, candy canes just taste better, I think. And everyone's always argued that they're the same exact thing, but I would argue that candy canes taste better, and I think it might just be the shape, the really cool little hook shape. My favorite Christmas decoration is actually nutcrackers. I have one of mine here. I know his hand's a little dinged, but he's old. Some people think he's creepy, and I can understand that. I can see how some people would think he was totally creepy. But I actually have quite a few nutcrackers. I have like 6 or 7. I used to have a lot of them, like 15 of them or something crazy like that. I just love nutcrackers, and honestly, I'd never really seen the movie The Nutcracker. My grandma always had them out, and I just like developed this love for them, and I always wanted them, and so my mom and the rest of my family always got me nutcrackers, for at least one new nutcracker every Christmas when I was little, because they were just like my little own collection, so they're very important to me. This is probably going to sound silly considering a lot of people probably have snow this time of year, but mine would be a bike. I love riding bikes, and I've always lived in the northern hemisphere and just in the higher parts of the United States where they get like a billion pounds of snow, and so the bikes always had to go away during the winter. And even when I tried to fight that rule, it didn't work out too well. But now I live in a hotter temperature and there's no snow, and I can ride a bike all year round, and it's the first time in my life I don't have a bike. What are my plans for the holiday? My plans for the holidays are basically staying home. I usually go to see the rest of my family up in higher parts of the United States and stuff, but this year it just honestly wasn't in the budget, and besides that I just had other things I needed to do, and it would just have been way too hard to travel. So this year I am just staying home, and I am enjoying the peace of it, honestly, because I mean, the holidays are hectic, and once I finished my Christmas stuff, I pretty much didn't really have anything to do, so now I just get to enjoy some peace and quiet and relaxation. So I think it kind of works out in the long run anyway. Is honestly pretty much it. I don't have any more questions. That was the Winterlicious tag as best I could do it. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be posting more videos as January comes up and on the new year, and I will be posting a December favorites. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you will subscribe and hit the like button and all those jolly things that are just wonderful. If any suggestions, or I would just love to hear them. Thanks for watching!